Feel you coming inside out. I'm losing touch with all reality. I remember the look in your eyes, the way that they pulled me inside. All I've got now in my defense is my innocence. I've been hypnotized. I can hear the church bells ring at night, remind me of some bright and sunshine day. When all the pretty horses you would ride will come right back to feel your energy. I still remember the look in your eyes, the way that they filled me inside. All I got now on my defense is my innocence. I've been hypnotized. You know it won't be easy. It's never easy. I've been hypnotized. What you think? Do you think I'll sink? Number one scapegoat, I'm the missing link. All I know, I've been hypnotized. It won't be easy. That burn inside, let me get inside, let me tangle with the flame. If you gotta lie down, burn inside, the heat will rise and melt down once again. I still remember the look in your eyes, the way that you pulled me inside. All I've got now in my defense is my innocence. I've been hypnotized. All I've got now in my defense is my innocence. I've been hypnotized. Think I'll say number one scapegoat, I'm the missing link. All I know, I've been hypnotized. Maybe there's a way I can find a way, find a lie, judgment day. All I know, I've been hypnotized. And then I realized says that you'll be gone for a while. Everything was getting better. I guess I'm just a fool.
If there's a better place you can take me, a better life you can give me, whatever place I can start all over, then I would never need what you gave me, and never need you to save me, and never feel like this life is over. If there's a better place you can take me, a better life you can give me, whatever place I can start all over, then I would never need what you gave me, and never need you to save me, and never feel like this life is over, feel like this life is over. So I'm on my way, I leave today. If I get away, it'll be okay, it'll be okay. I don't practice Santeria, I ain't got no crystal ball. Well, I had $1 million, but I'd spend it all if I could find that Hannah and that Sancho that she's found. Well, I'd pop a cap in Sancho and I'd slap her down. But I really wanna know, baby. But I really wanna say I can't define. Well, it's love that I lead. Oh, my soul will have to wait till I get back, find a Hannah of my own. Daddy's gonna love one and all. I feel the break, feel the break, feel the break, and I gotta live it up. Oh yeah, well I swear that I really wanna know, baby. What I really wanna say, I can't define. Love, make it go. My soul will have to. What I really wanna say, baby. What I really wanna say is I've got mine, and I'll make it. Yes, I'm coming up. Tell Sanchito that if he knows what is good for him, he best go run and hide. Daddy's got a new 45, and I won't think twice to stick that bell straight down Sancho's throat. Believe me when I say that I got something for his punk ass. What I really wanna know, my baby. What I really wanna say is there's just one way back, and I'll make it, yeah. My soul will have to wait.
No one knows what it's like to be the bad man, to be the sad man behind the blue eyes. No one knows what it's like to be hated, to be faded, to telling only lies. But my dreams, they aren't as empty as my conscience seems to be. I have hours only lonely. My love is vengeance that's never free. No one knows what it's like to feel these feelings like I do, and I blame you. No one bites back as hard on their anger. None of my pain and woe can show through. But my dreams, they aren't as empty as my conscience seems to be. I have hours only lonely. My love is vengeance that's never free. When my fist clenches, crack it open before I use it and lose my cool. When I smile, tell me some bad news before I laugh and act like a fool. And if I swallow anything evil, put your finger down my throat. And if I shiver, please give me a blanket. Keep me warm, let me wear your coat. What it's like to be the bad man, to be the sad man behind blue eyes.
baby, and I don't wanna be alone. I wanna live my days without you, but for now I got to be without you. I got a pocket full of money and a pocket full of keys that have no bounds. But then I think of loving, and I just can't get you off of my mind. Yeah. I got a pocket full of money, oh yes I do, and a pocket full of keys that have no bounds. But when it comes to loving, I just can't get you off of my mind. Am I a fool to think that there's a little hope? Yeah. Tell me, baby.
Here comes Speed Racer, he's a demon on wheels. He's a demon and he's gonna be chasing after someone. He's gaining on you, so you better look alive. He's busy revving up the powerful hot five. And when the odds are against him and there's dangerous work, bet your life, Speed Racer, see it through. Go Speed Racer, go Speed Racer, go Speed Racer, go! He's open flying as he guns a car around the track. He's jamming down the pedal like he's never coming back. Adventure's waiting just ahead. Go Speed Racer,